La la li la lululu. It's the Ghost of Yote launch day, but that doesn't stop us, of course. We're gonna check out what is at the exchange, as I always do every week here on Thursday. So thanks for joining the weekly reset stream. We have UK gamers say, "You're late. If you can't make it, get Joyce on here." UK gamer, you cannot say those things because I'm here, and Joyce still got summoned in the chat. What is even going on? Don't give UK gamer that much power. It's just one gamer in the UK. You know how many there are. It's not special. Let's see what's for sale. I will probably press square again to attack. I will probably do circle again, the Dutch. Or wait, that is Dutch, just like in Yote. Okay, we are here. Let's see what the anomalies are. Bleep, bloop, bloop. Okay, we're gonna immediately do it. But of course, first, Lee says, I thought last week was the last time. Yeah, I thought so. No. You know what? I had a really fun time last week. Everyone was like, dude, remember in Valhalla when there was nothing happening, you were still live every week. And sometimes you just have to grab by the... No, that's weird. Sometimes you just have to look at the facts. And we've always been here. We've always been here. And I see some pretty interesting items as well that are for sale right now. So I'm happy that we're doing it. No, but of course, like, that's the first time. Correct me if I'm wrong. The first time that we get a full armor set in the weekly reset. That is crazy to me. It's not very good. Does look pretty cool. And we got a freaking cat. What is going on with this cat? I think I'm going to start getting some ally outfits because I got a lot of keys, as you can see. 53 Nights, is the Free Roam podcast dead? No. But both Luke and I are, of course, very busy. I think we have to look at a way to make it more regular. That you at least know, okay, every other week. I think we have to commit to every other week or something. But yeah, we're both super busy. I would love to commit to something. But yeah, then he's gone, then I'm gone. He lives in the US, I live in the Netherlands, time zones. It's hard, but of course, whenever we do the show, we really like it. Okay, so let's look at the outfits, because that is of course why we are here. We're getting attacked immediately, that's not good. As you can see, I'm in the same location that I stopped the previous stream. I've been playing Yote. Game is out right now. I'm really curious if you're gonna play it, what you think of it. And some people say, oh, I played a lot of Shadows. I'm not in the mood to play Yote, but I would really argue that it's like comparing Battlefield to Call of Duty. I've said it before. It's kind of different. How do I heal? Oh yeah, it's up. It's not the down button. You still know how to one-hit kill these Samurai Die shows, so that is good. We're of course playing on the Nightmare difficulty.
What?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Where'd they go?
Yeah, both games are great. Okay, now we finally have some time to look at the items. So for Naue, it's actually a chest piece. Cannot wait for these items to show up at one point. It's probably gonna be a few months, but it's gotta be worth it. So for Naue, we have the pink battle Kasode. Adrenaline chunks are recovered to health on death. So basically you get a second wind. So if we run into this camp again, or let's combine it with the anomalies. That's the way to go. I'm of course here on my new game plus save. Will I ever do a second one? Probably at one point. King Shark, have done the DLC yet? King Shark, do you mean like if I've done the DLC yet? Yeah. I was lucky enough to get it early. So I played it a week before launch. And I thought that the DLC was actually pretty fun. I think it's some of the best content the game has. So, I think they did some interesting things with it. Oh no, I'm once again trying to summon a mount. But I used the Pathfinder function. Flash Gaming YouTube. Alright, JorRaptor, I enjoy your content. Appreciate that. How long did it take you to get the Ezio outfit? I think it takes 2 weeks of doing the weekly missions, or that are like 2 times a week. It's not even the weekly missions anymore. Where's my mount? It's impossible to call my mount. Why? Did they change things while I was not playing? Oh, we're in a. Oh, this is that weird camp near the end of the game with Yasuke. That is a restricted area, but you're still What the heck am I doing? Okay, goodbye to you. Oh, I cannot. What is my headgear? I should be able to. We still got it. We still got it. We still got it. But yeah, I think it's 2 weeks, 2 full weeks, or like 2.5 weeks to get the Ezio outfit. It's worth it. It's worth it. Still want to do a short on it, but yeah, Yote is taking the priority right now. But I am really curious what the next update will be. We're in a really interesting spot. I see questions about the second DLC as well. But we're in a really interesting... There we go. Oh, I just whistled. Mount. Impossible still. Oh, I don't have one equipped maybe. Did they... I think there's a bug where they remove your mount. That's probably it. We're going with this one. No, but yeah, we, of course, around launch we knew about the Claws of Awaji. They very quickly confirmed New Game Plus. But that's all out. There are still some things that Simon said. Simon, the creative director, or like the game director now on the post-launch. In my stream, if you remember that, we did a stream before launch. That was still a really, really cool opportunity to have Simon, yeah, come on stream. We showcased brand new Shadows gameplay for the first time. And yeah, he kind of talked through it, and I was able to ask maybe, like, basically every question I had. So that was very exciting. And then I asked him about some features. And one of the things he said was like a replay for camps. Or that they would actually maybe do weekly missions. And then... Okay, we got the guys out here. So I'm gonna get myself killed and then we're gonna revive. But yeah, that maybe, like, my prediction is that they're going to do weekly missions. And that we have to do a camp. One camp. Okay, see what happened. Because he did a 2-hit combo, I still died. But I was going to die. Then I had like this amount of health. But I need way more adrenaline to get health back. So you have to like kill these enemies, then get adrenaline. But yeah, I think I'm just curious what they're going to announce. Like again, the second DLC, I would be shocked if they don't do a second DLC. That would be the first time. I'm gonna read into that. If they don't do a second DLC, I think maybe Shadows was not as successful as they thought. But I think they're gonna do it. Like, these plans are made, I would argue, at launch. Or like when they start development. They are going to be like, okay, of course we're going to do multiple DLCs. So we have a full... And of course, as I've said many times before, and as you probably remember, I don't know how to fight anymore. Oh yeah, this is how we do it. Okay, go play Yote for 50 hours, and then this game. And you will probably have the same... what is even going on? I'm really lucky that this guy is like really bad. I think he played a lot of Yote too. Because he cannot even aim. Okay, I still got it. I still got it. Just press R1. We got it. And we got the first date effort. Okay, we're gonna get the chest or the chest as well. But yeah, I would be shocked that they were selling a season pass in, when was it? Basically a year ago. We know the Claws of Awaji DLC was in development for 2 years. After Mirage, Ubisoft Bordeaux started working on the Claws of Awaji DLC. So basically, if they are not going to do a second DLC, they cancelled it because it probably was in development before the game's launch. That's what I'm trying to say here. So I would be shocked if they don't do it. Why do you not unlock the full map? Because I'm on New Game Plus. So this is like yeah, I already completed the game. That's where I got the full map. But in this New Game Plus run, I don't. And I don't think I will, because there's a high chance I might do a second run at one point. Like when they announce a second DLC and maybe there's some other cool content, then I might be like, okay, now I want to get to the max level. Let's hope they don't raise it again. Let's just stay at 100, please. And yeah, then I might be like, okay, I want to do a second New Game Plus run. I don't really enjoy going to all the viewpoints and all that sort of stuff, especially if I know that I'm gonna do a new run and I will have to do it all over again. So that's why, yeah, my map is like filled still, and why I still don't have everything sorted. Okay, so let's get killed and get a lot of health back. That's basically what we want to do. We want to trigger the the perk from this set, and then I'm gonna switch to Yasuke to show you that other armor that he is that is for sale for him. Boom. So yeah, so I lost all my adrenaline. As you can see, I had 4 bars, and it converted into health. I don't know why I only have like 5% health or less. That doesn't seem fair, but I basically survived the hit that would have otherwise killed me. So that is what this set does. Is it good? Not really. Do you like it? It does look pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not showcase. Sorry, yeah, I'm not. I'm just doing. This is a transmog. We can do this. I know that this is the one that is for sale. So this was what I was showing. And now I'm gonna take care of these enemies, and then we're gonna switch to Yasuke to showcase the full set from him. I've shown this. Okay. I wanna make a case for this weapon, Sliver of Smoke. I wanna make a case for this weapon because this has the extend the perfect deflect window. And if you finish the DLC, then you have... Oh, I'm gonna get killed. I am gonna get killed. Then you have... And we're gonna switch to it now. Do I have it equipped? Yes, I do. Then you have this katana. Counter attacks heal 10% health. It's more than 10%. It feels like more than 10%. But a counter attack is a perfect deflect. So by putting the perk from the weapon that is at the exchange on that katana, you actually have a very, very deadly playstyle where you just counter attack. It's very, very good. So, and you can even do that against red glint attacks. So if I... Come at me, bros. Of course, I'm on Nightmare. So that means that it's still very hard. If you're not on Nightmare, it's easier to to make this work. But with that extend window, I think on Nightmare, without the extend perk from that katana that is for sale at the exchange, it's very hard to pull it off. But with it, you can make it work. I'm gonna show you some actual good gameplay with it. We're gonna go here. And then I'm gonna do Yasuke. Age of Shadows for the Shinobi and Brute Samurai experience. Yotei for the Lone Wolf Mercenary Tale. Again, they're both set in Japan. They're both open world games. They play completely different. And if you're not playing Yotei because of Shadows, I think you're missing out. Because I think you will love Yotei. It's a really, really good open world game. And I really hope that Ubisoft... Okay, we're gonna use these guys. Yo. Oh, okay. There's only one guy now. But that makes... Okay, let's... I'm gonna let him to hit me first because then I can get my health back. Oh my god. I forgot how brutal Nightmare is. Okay, I got survived, but... Did you see that? I survived thanks to the armor set. And now I'm getting my health back thanks to the katana. Thanks to the counter attack. They say 10% feels like 15%. But yeah, the perfect deflect window is way better. Way easier to pull off thanks to the perk from that katana. So I would argue that it's worth it to get it if you like that katana playstyle and want to upgrade that class of a Waji weapon. Okay, now it's time for Yasuke. And one thing that really excites me about these items, they're not very good. They look kind of cool. We're going to showcase them in a moment. But the best weapon in the game for Yasuke, the weapon that is the closest to an Isu weapon, it's part of this set. I'm going to use that as well. Because it fits. It fits. So this is the item that is for sale. Let's see where it is. I think the helmet was already for sale. But I'm not sure about the chest. Maybe that was also for sale during one of the ones that Joyce did and not me. I think it looks really, really awesome. We can of course now change the time of day. So let's see if that helps a bit. If we go to like 6 a.m. Yeah, that looks... Yeah. You have like the crow feathers. Oh my god. I think this is like a great looking armor set. And correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's the first time that a full armor set is in a shop. Maybe I would go as far as to say ever in an Assassin's Creed weekly reset. That we got a full armor set in 1 week. Because, of course, Shadow's kind of cheating because they only have 2 pieces. They have the helmet and the chest piece. But this is crazy. Can you play this and Yotei simultaneously, or will you be burned out on Samurai open world content? Phantom Fang, I played the New Game Plus for Shadows and went immediately into Yotei and I'm feeling great. I really think they're quite different. And I also think that the Yotei open world... I mean, they have the same weapons. Again, I think the best comparison is Battlefield. Do you get burned out by playing Call of Duty? If you played a lot of Battlefield before, I don't think so. They're shooters. They're first-person shooters. They're military shooters, sure. But they play quite different. I think you get more burned out by playing Shadows a lot. And only Shadows. Than actually playing Shadows, then Yotei, then Shadows, then Yotei. I would argue that. So, I know. You're like, why do you have a glowing stick? I really hope that one day we are doing this stream. And I can tell you, stop everything you're doing. Get home early. Take the day off work. Because it's happening. The glowing stick is for sale. We're not at that point yet. But with the full armor set now for sale. And I think now his items have also been for sale. Maybe even her sickle has already been for sale. The only thing we miss... Oh my god, I hate... I might be rocking the 75% damage, 25% health. That's why I'm getting insta killed. But yeah. I believe both of them already appeared. Thanks, Markamon. It is interesting that they're both like at the same time though. I don't think we've ever had that. But yeah, another thing. In this random system, it's of course not random. We all know that this system is not random. Maybe some items are random. Like, I think that maybe the system is random, but they are purposefully holding some items back. And they are now drip feeding us items that we did not have before. So that every week, because that has been great, every week there's actually been something exciting in the exchange. I think they've been doing a great job with that. But this weapon, the best weapon, if you can throw as well. I am gonna hug this guy that I don't know. It's gonna show up. I'm gonna make a prediction. This year, or should I go? I can like hug you too. Oh, why did he hug me? We really have to. I'm just so rusty. Okay, we do have this. Okay, like, can we brute force? Can we brute force? We're gonna try. Okay, we're gonna stay back, throw it. Why did we not kill him with that? This guy really likes me. He only wants to hug me. Dude. Okay, there we go. Ah! I'm just asking, both are great games, yeah. That is true. We're feasting. Okay, I wanna just get the echoes. Knock knock. I'm here. We have no adrenaline. Oh my god.
I thought I was dead for.
I'm not gonna put the difficulty down, never. Was he grabbing the electric ant? Love some silly abilities. I'm guessing you get your game free. Some of the player base can spend $130 every month on 2 or so. Not a lot of us aren't playing Yote. On our next tour, I totally get it. But we're talking about 2 games here. We're talking about Shadows and Yote, and there are, like, Dying Light has come out as well. But there have not been a lot of other huge open world games. At least that I covered this year. And that have been here. So having a game like Shadows or having a game like Yote, it doesn't happen that often. And I get the games early so I can make a review, but I bought the collector's edition for Yote. Because I like having that physical. Even though I'm not like the biggest fan of the mask statue. I'm gonna switch the outfit because I don't want the 25% health. Let's see if I can like switch it to something better. We're just gonna restore 1 health on him. That was a 1-hit. One shot. We have to move up. Yeah, that is where the ladder is. And now we actually survive more than 1 hit, which is nice. Hey, Severus, good to see you. Hey, Steady Cousin, I know you're a big fan of Assassin's Creed games, but what would you rate Ghost of Yote? So I've said it during streams as well. For me, Shadows is an 8 out of 10. For me, Yote is an 8.8 out of 10. And I really think it really depends on what you like about these games. If you want to get hugged by a big guy, then Shadows is your game. But if you like stealth more, Shadows is better. Oh my god, I'm so rusty. I want to get out of here. Rations. Oh, thank god. We just want to get the loot and get out Sorry, man. This is my... Now it's my turn. See why this weapon is so good? You just stun everyone. No, my God!
You fought well.
And I would rate Yoda say 8. I think I really hope that Assassin's Creed looks at or Ubisoft looks at the open world they created for Yote. I want basically all those things that they have, the activities, the mysteries, the fun stuff. I want that in the game too. I want that in Shadows too, that you have, like, okay, I go here, maybe I find a cool side quest here. It's really sad that after Odyssey, that was so good for them, that is still like their second most successful game. And I would argue that Valhalla was so successful because of Odyssey. And that game had very memorable quests and an impact to his choices and stuff. Why can Yasuke not climb anymore? And to then, every game, Valhalla, Mirage, and now Shadows, to remove a lot of those narrative elements that made Odyssey so good. And even Origins had quite some fun, like, side missions. I really miss that. I really, really miss that. And that's what Yote really, really does. Anything can happen in that game. So even doing, like, exploring parts of the world you've not been to, you will encounter new stuff. And with Shadows, at one point you kind of know what you can expect, because the region might look different, but it will always have the same activities. And I don't mind the grind. I don't mind grinding for the knowledge ranks and stuff. But it would be fun if every knowledge point activity had some sort of thing that made it different. That this temple, okay, this temple after getting... I talked about this during the last stream too. But okay, this temple, I get all the lost pages, suddenly the bandits attack. Because they are after treasure inside the temple. Or the lost pages are... someone stole the final lost page. So I have to go parkour after the guy and try and catch him. Or, okay, I have to pray for these shrines, but this shrine is in a... yeah, it's like on top of a building. I don't know. I need to parkour there because the bridge broke. Something interesting. Because right now it's always, okay, here we go again. Where are the glows on after using the focus mode? And that's kind of the gameplay. And with Yote, you really see how you can make every activity fun. Alex, will be covering the Kingdom Come Deliverance big update when it drops? Probably not. What did they announce? I am curious though, as like I said, I'm like someone who really, really likes what they were able to achieve with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, but it's just not a game for me. It's not a game for me. I like my quality of life things. So I think we only have to do the Awaji quest. It's really hard to be a fan of AC. Each entry has something to offer. What do you mean? Like each... It seems that if they take the best parts of both games, it would be a perfect game. I would argue that that's true. Like, I like to have more urban environments. And Ghost and the Ghost of games have been very focused on... Oh, we have two more. Okay. Have been really focused on... Oh no, not this guy again. Okay, it's a different one. It's at least a different one. Oh, that is a very cool concept art. So yeah, I like to have my cities in games, and I think in a Japanese setting it's really cool to have these more urban environments, and that's what Shadows provides, but Yote does not. And I think them going with the two protagonists, even though for the story did not really work, I would argue. It is really fun to have two completely different playstyles. I don't miss it in Yote, but I do think it's nice that Shadows has it because it does make, yeah, set it apart. And of course the parkour and stealth. It's just better in this game. But Yote is way more, like, has a way more fun world to explore. They got really creative with features there. The sad part about the katana though, and that's why I just prefer the Tento. It deals way less damage. And you don't have the hidden hand. Oh, I did the wrong character. We're just here for the corrupt entity, not for anyone else. Although if I can insta-kill you, that would be nice. There you are. What the heck is happening? Why are we in this small area? Can they like get out? We're just here for you. Okay, let's get out. HC Odyssey is still my favorite game. I get why. The world looks so vibrant and beautiful on the 4K HDR. It's absolutely stunning. Yeah, I mean, and that's the case for both games. And I think for Shadows, it's just exciting that we know that every future game will use this technology, and they will all look very good. Do you think we will get info on the DLC in 3 days on Mirage's 2-year anniversary? Need Civ? I hope so. That would be awesome. And of course, if there is news, I will let you know on the channel. Really like your Ghost of Yota review. I will be playing today. Well, J Ultimate, I hope you have an amazing time. Are there going to be any new Helix Store items? So, what the Shadows kind of way is we have a big update. We have one Helix pack, and for Odyssey and Valhalla, they were way more aggressive. They were every other week we're gonna do a Helix pack. So no, for Shadows it's only when there's a big update, and that's overall the case. That's why I did not like see the icon, because it's like hidden behind the level 80 node there. But yeah, we will likely get an update. If I have to guess, mid-October, or like not final week of October, but like third week of October. I think mid-October is what I hope. And I hope they announce a roadmap. So yo, for the rest of the year you can expect this. And then 3 big updates likely. If I had to make a prediction. Or at least I hope there's like something that we didn't know next. Like it's gonna be probably the special collab we know is coming. We have a lovely Discord member in our Discord, of course. Brock is spamming the Discord a link as always. You can join if you want. That's a nice way to also see the exchange every day, because we got lovely T11 there posting it every day, which is very, very handy. So you know what the daily item is from your phone without having to go into the game. Wow, I'm really, I'm brute forcing my way through that forest. But basically there's an Attack on Titan collab probably happening. I would argue that's probably gonna be Halloween. So that might be the one that we see next. We know there's gonna be a second update to... There we go. A second update to the parkour. So I'm expecting that at some point as well. Maybe in the October update already, or in the one that we get in November. But yeah, I hope there's something like in terms of actual content. They said, okay, we introduced the new tiers, and you can now upgrade your gear, etc., etc., etc. Like the new enhancements you can make. You will need that for the new challenges. Okay, what are those challenges then? I would be excited to learn more about that. I want them to go mythical, man, but I'm not sure if they're gonna do it. I would love them to do Trial of the Gods. We know you love Trial of the Gods. I mean, we have the Animus Rifts already. Just give us Trial of the Gods. New abilities for Nawe would be awesome as well. Yeah, that's why I feel a second DLC just makes a lot of sense. But yeah, the abilities were exclusive to the DLC, so they might do that in the second DLC. But yeah, we have a lot of Yote content to make, so I'll be switching over to that. Thanks always for joining the weekly reset stream. We'll be here every Thursday when there's info about Mirage, when there's info about Shadows or the future of Assassin's Creed. I'll of course let you know here. So make sure you are subscribed. Also to the JorRaptor channel, that would really help me out. And yeah, thanks for watching as always. I will see you very soon. We are increasing the level cap from 100 to 150. No! I would hate that.